So, okay, yeah, it is going to be Carolina. So, yeah, their way of doing it or dealing with it is they want to be the tempo. Everything I mentioned at why Lina carry can be really scary and, like, maybe a detriment to Cyber Goose is fixed.
Pretty close to dying down here in the bottom side for both Mira and Toronto Tokyo as Cyber Goose, they start off this bottom lane very, very strong.
Yeah, I think, wasn't it... was it Na'Vi that played the SD and Kunkka? I can't remember what team it was, but like SD and Kunkka, SD and Lina, it's always hit a disruption and then use your spell to set up the kill. And here, he goes
Mira
pretty
might
low
be
from the
dead.
bug grenade, but
yeah, LSA coming down. Right clicks are going to be there. The illusion's helping out as well. And TA2000 will get first blood in this best of 5.
Well, coming if he gets a haste rune, of course he's going to go in. He gets an illusion rune.
Okay.
It's not too bad being able to dodge out an LSA or disjoint any spell, but look at him. He sees hero, presses ult, off he goes.
There we go. Just rolling around the river. Mira, he's not really any real threat here.
He's diving a tier 2 boss.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was looking at Chira Jr., but Chira Jr. coming back onto Kiyotaka here. Surely the tier 2 can help out, but with the illusion rune, Kiyotaka is making sure that he is not taking any aggro whatsoever.
If anything, as much as we've been talking about Kiyotaka a lot, it's his first move of the game gives life to Cyber Geese. Because as soon as they know he's in a side lane, I feel like if they bring 4 or 5 heroes, get that kill, it is going to give them a lot of confidence as they're trying to go onto the Lina. And Kiyotaka, he's coming in, so they need to get this kill quickly, otherwise Tier 2000 is going to have a million ghosts to their face.
Yeah, Tier 2000 sees the DP coming, but is just going to try and stand here. LSA run away, getting through the Bramble Maze, but Tier 2000 will not be escaping this one. He is going to fall. There's a couple of supports dying as well as Toronto Tokyo as Chira Jr. going to get rooted up. He needs to get away from this. The shield crash going to help out, but not enough. Kiyotaka gets another one. And there's that big rotation coming out. No respect for the exorcism coming out from Cyber Goose, and they will pay the price.
The trade-off is Beastmaster did take the top tower. Beastmaster didn't opt to TP in, especially because Lina had already put herself into pretty much kind of a death position that there's no real core to lean on if he does TP in. And Kiyotaka gets cliffed, does have a TP, and with the root up, that should provide plenty of lockdown for Nightfall to get on top and to get a clean-up kill.
Splat.
Yeah.
There it is. So Nightfall turns out to his first fight off the game and immediately grabs himself a kill. As Aurora's going to be there onto Kiyotaka. Notice making the rotation. Solo helping out as well. Drops a demonic purge. The right click comes through. Kiyotaka will go down. That, by the way, was... Did he activate the shield rune? No, he didn't. Okay. If you do use it at the right time. Top lane. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about going for Nightfall here. Nightfall gets seen. Chira Jr. jumps and does connect here. Notice running in from the sideline, but the RP coming in, turning it around and stopping Nightfall from going down. And now, well, notice he's going to be the one in trouble. Has to throw out the Roar to the Magnus, but Nightfall's back in and takes him out. The Beastmaster is dead. Chira Jr. going for the Rolling Thunder, though. Should bring down Mira here. Still looking for Nightfall, but Panto, he's nearby. Going to throw out the heal. Chira Jr. as well. Gonna have to get himself back here, but they're still doing good work, and Kiyotaka is gonna die. Demonic Purge comes out from Solo, and that's enough to kill off the Death Prophet despite the regen rune.
It was really nice positioning Kiyotaka to hug those trees to break the smoke.
Yeah, on the low ground, it's very unusual. Now the silence out onto the Beastmaster, which is now level, but they're just going to get right up in Kiyotaka's face. Kiyotaka, though, popping everything here, and a nice terrorize going to force back Chira Jr. Chira Jr. needs to get off the ulti. Laguna coming out onto Kiyotaka as well, but it's just not going to be enough. There's Aurora coming out onto Toronto Tokyo. This is looking like a full disengage, but they've left behind the Pangalia, so they are just going to try and get out of there.
Toronto Tokyo though, with Nightfall, they see the Beastmaster for a second.
They've seen Notice, just straight up RP the guy, and Toronto Tokyo will land the skewer there, and that should secure them the kill on to Notice. Very nicely done there from Toronto Tokyo. RP finds the angle, drags him back.
He does need the BKB. He wants an MKB to kill PA. Then he wants something satanic to stand his ground like that. Alina that isn't okay, hold up, playing instead. Yeah, the map is falling apart. It doesn't matter at all. Can they find the Oracle? Can they lock down the Magnus? Can they kill a Death Prophet PA?
Just as Roche respawns, Oracle's actually going to reveal himself here. This may be the target they want on the side of Cyber Geese. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of on the Pangolier to go and lock down Panto, and he does exactly that, but Solo just gets evaporated from the fight straight off the bat. And now Natus looking onto Panto as well, so everything just being used onto the Oracle here. I mean, he's kind of already dead, I reckon. Oh, he actually survived through it. And Nightfall still just going crazy on the backline. So looking for TA2000, who's trying to get away. Low health. BKB about to run out as well. Turns around with the LSA. Nightfall still looking. Gonna pop that blur, trying to find TA2000. Can he get out? It looks like he can. TP will be successful. Solo buys back, comes in, tries to get... Oh, no. He tries to get the wisdom, but he gets cut down again. Die back for Mr. Solo.
Another quick anti-hero units that will do less damage to heroes.
Yeah. Nightfall, BKB jump in onto Solo, sees the opportunity and takes it. He is gone, and now a grab from Toronto Tokyo as well, finding Noticed on the Beastmaster. No rule for you. Oh, maybe he does get it off just in time, actually, onto Nightfall. So his first death will come, but BKB still available. Oh, no longer available, actually, for life number 2. And stolen RP from Problems. Hello, Cyber Geese, and they wake it up to this series. They still need to do a little bit more to Nightfall. Nightfall trying to stay on top of the Lina. Lina trying to fire it up. There's Satanic coming out from Nightfall. Nightfall lifted up, thrown back. Damage comes in, but they will not finish her off. Nightfall will live. TA2000 will not, could not take on anybody. And again, Toronto Tokyo is there. Low uses a horn toss, drags him back. A good attempt here from Cyber Goose, but Aurora, they keep their cool. They keep on fighting and ultimately lose nothing.
Cyber Geese, they lose mid racks. Going to be losing top racks though due to the exorcism. It is now Mega Creep at the 34-minute mark. Kiyotaka, he blinks back in. He wants to break, but he wants to win game 1.
Yeah, and they might get it here. Down goes Solo. Notice throws out the Roar, but immediately dying afterwards. Skewer back onto the Pangolier, and there it is. GG is called in game number 1 here. Aurora, a decisive first blow against Cyber Goose. Not a bad attempt. We saw moments of brilliance, moments of potential.
No, that's when you know a team is like a solid, good team. And again, we're not entering this grand finals trying to ask that question. Is Aurora a good team? You know, like we already know that they are good. They have some tools to do it. I am a little skeptical that they can, but it's all on the laning phase. Successful lane, be aggressive, and don't fall victim to the insane turnaround Aurora have.
They tend to just, you know, I mean, that could be obvious by their offlane picks as well, and they go for like Axe and Tide and stuff pretty exclusively. Never really bother with pushing out waves. Panto is going to take some damage here. Solo basically just 1v2ing. Soloing them, I guess. And doing a pretty good job of it. Oh, Mira. He's pretty deep behind enemy lines here. Fortunately, Solo has used his disruption. Very long cooldown at level 1, but is it going to make a difference? The right clicks are going to be there. Problems has the power shot as well. Can get this kill if he wants to, and there it is. The power shot comes through. Mira will be the first blood for the Wind Ranger. Not too helpful for Nightfall. He's just going to focus on the farm. It's a TP down to the bottom side here. Panto getting on top of Solo. Solo, yeah, he's a goner, but
he gets a kill first.
All right. Hashtag value. Really one lane which isn't going that fantastically for anybody, and it's actually Toronto Tokyo down in the bottom lane on the Dawnbreaker. Of course, not his like signature hero. Nightfall kind of plays the more kind of notable Dawnbreaker on carry, but kind of forced into it due to the flex and not having the greatest time. As Nightfall goes for Solo here, but taking quite a lot of damage in the process, but we'll be able to get on top of the Solo. But Notice coming in, bringing down Nightfall. One more click will be required from the Pangolier, or Problems could just do it with a bunch of arrows in his head instead. Down he goes. Solo still alive here, baiting them in really, really deep as Kiyotaka arrives. Kiyotaka, though, doesn't have the mana at the moment. Going to try and wand up, get the stick out as well, and get the orb across over to the side, just looking to escape. Chiro Jr. won't be able to find anybody else here. Trying to run down Mira, but Mira just a little bit too quick, also with the damp brown brutes. So, ooh, good deny on that DD from Problems as well. That is definitely making sure they don't have problems in the future. And now, maybe looking for the kill. Ava, toss, Mira will die. Well, that is one way to get yourself back into the lane on the Tiny, back into the game as well.
But he's happy to join any of the early fights. I think bottom though. Do they have any TPs to help out? Tiny does have the TP. No Sunder available on the
level
Terrorblade. As we
6.
get one creep away.
Be awkward, but just running away. Snowball's going to come through. Mira, does he have anything else? He doesn't, but the Dawnbreaker ulti cancelled out. DOTA2 still alive. Thunder, level 6. He's living. Oh my goodness. Kills off the task. Hits a level 6. Immediate level Sunder into Toronto, Tokyo. And they will not be killing this Terrorblade today. Holy, what a timing. And so heads up for TA2000 as well, as noticed up in the top side. I think he's fine.
I think he's fine, yeah, I agree. Solo just waddling in once more.
And so it's kind of going to get jumped here. Power Shot goes a little awry, but Solo's on the case anyway. And Nightfall is, yeah, he's got no spells left. This Ursa is just dead on your screens, guys.
He had 12 Fury swipes. He's taking an extra 348 damage per hit, but he just can't hit.
That is funny. What do you think the reason is for making that decision? What factors go into that decision?
Let's just see if he dies.
Nightfall does pop the Enrage, but he's got so many spells on him right now. And of course, Solo there with the Demonic Purge as well. Snowball going to buy him a bit of time. And they are running out of resources on the side of Cyber Geese. They've lost Chira Jr. Problems also going to get mauled by the Ursa. Nightfall surely will die. But he takes down 2, 3, maybe even 4 with him. Notice also going to be dropping. He's got no way out. He's dead as well. Wow. I mean, they do take down the bear, but that is a huge trade for Aurora.
Every single fight we've seen so far in the game, but it took them 2 or 3 skirmishes to get to that level of execution.
Now pressure again coming out onto Problems. Problems won't be getting away from this one, I don't believe it though. Solo is nearby with that disruption, and they've taken down Mira in the front line, so it's trader supports right now. Can they catch Kiyotaka? Swashbuckle going to be off the mark, which means he's got plenty of mana to keep on using. Solo gets thrown over, but he's in this sneaky little pot in the trees, and the alley-oop, you know, dunking Solo over to get him to use the disruption would have been super cool, but...
yeah, that would have been everything you want to see. Okay, Solo starting onto the Dawnbreaker.
Aggressive, yeah. Mira, Panto, both going to turn up, of course, to respond to this one, but Solo walking away from it, and they will kill off Mira, and Toronto Tokyo going to die here as well. So a nice couple of kills from the side of the Cyber Geese, as, well, Problems takes a ton of damage chasing him down with a chip vest and the blade mail, but still...
Playing behind the
DOTA2 getting jumped up on the top side. Immediate coil with the Dawn ulti coming in over the top as well. Snowball going to miss though. Excellent disruption. Solo, he is always there. He's a step ahead of the game. And DOTA2 will cut down Mira. And now looking for a target to get off that Sunder, but he's got to be careful. The silence is going to be there. He's running away, but he's dead. Panto catches him out. The Sprout comes down, and they'll kill off the Terrorblade. Problems meanwhile chasing Panto, but Solo getting killed off by Kiyotaka. And Problems is kind of having issues here with getting the kill as... Oh, okay. Chira Jr. gets the Blink Dagger, gets the kill, and takes him down. Panto will not be escaping either. And just like last time, you kill the carry, it costs you 4 heroes. This time in the other direction, Aurora, they kill the carry, and it costs them 4 heroes.
The time identifies, wait a second, we can kill the puck, and they all very quickly turn. Like, in a single tiny blink, every hero on Cyber Geese just did like a 180. It's like, wait, we have a spell, let's just throw it onto the tiny. So really good communication there, but yeah, Kiyotaka, when he isn't perfectly chained down by nearly every hero on Cyber Geese, he is just running wild in this game.
Roshan goes down. Cyber Goose will be grabbing this one. Aegis into the hands of the Pangolier. Now, last time we had Cyber Goose with an Aegis on a Pangolier. Didn't look too great, but let's see if they can make some improvements from last time. Mira has been caught out a little bit, completely ditched by Kiyotaka here, as makes sense, because a whole bunch of heroes coming back to deal with him.
Game won it. And it hurt more than it helped from Panto. Let's get his TP cancelled, and he's dying for placing a ward. There's 2 sentries available in the Windrunner. Instantly throws it down. Of course, that is one of the specialties of a Nature's Prophet in the support role. Usual teleportation, get that deep ward, and then smoke on it later. So really good there from Cyber Geese to finish that. No glimmer on the Tiny. Already used the call very early on.
It's a good catch onto the Shadow Demon as well. That's exactly who you want to be taking out there. He still had the disruption through the whole thing. Wanted to save it, but now Chira Jr. is being beaten down by the Ursa does get the kill, and Tiny is dead. Oh dear. As the Psyche smoked up, looking to find some action around the Roshan pit, and well, they'll be finding themselves a little walrus here. Time to go clubbing. They will be able to take him down, counting out the blink with a well-timed power shot. Mira will die. Did commit the demonic purge there, which feels a little bit heavy-handed from Solo, but that's all right.
Rolling onto the puck.
Yeah, this is good.
Another
They've got to
stun.
call it out. The combo, the toss, it's going to be there, and it's going to be good. Kiyotaka gonna die.
What flawless lockdown on that puck.
They're coming.
Especially that is a gem they gave away, but they're going to try and take the fight here. Meta is available. Puck has buyback.
Is he looking for a steal or is he looking for a tie? He's looking for Solo, and he's going to find him. See you later, buddy. Jiro Jr. also forced to BKB and get away from Nightfall, but Nightfall BKB looking pretty low here, but in the front lines, notice it's already gone. There will not be a Pangolier unless he buys back, which he does. Trying to jump away. Tier 2000. Very low goes, but the Sunder doesn't find it. He's gone as well. Aurora, they come back, they take the fight, and they will kill off the Terrorblade and potentially secure themselves Roshan here. There is nothing they can do now on the side of the Cyber Geese. In fact, Chira Jr. has been found by Mira as well. Mira may have died, but it doesn't matter. He's going to come back and claim vengeance upon the Cyber Goose team.
Yeah, and the gem was reclaimed. That was one of the positives of the park kickoff. Take the gem, deward the map, control the vision, don't enable the jumps, and he goes and grabs the Pango, and Dawn makes profit, very quickly jumping in. Just looking at the graph, it's so sad as well, because it's like graphs going up, you kill puck, life's great,
Yeah.
death.
Get yourself a nice easy rush. Oh, never mind.
No.
Chira Jr. turns around, but there's a BKB and a Nightfall for Mira, so that is going to be not a kill. Meta on cooldown for 15 seconds here. It's a very small window. They will be back up for the big fight, so at the very least we'll get to see TA2000 trying to defend at his full strength. But yeah, it does look like Aurora wanting to force this one out. And here we go, Coil comes out from Kiyotaka, takes a little bit of damage for it, but whoa, TA2000 just snaps the Coil and dies! Oh no, that's a very, very anticlimactic way to end this game, but in fairness, that's kind of this game in a nutshell. Everything was so even, one poor Roche fight, and everything's just absolutely falling apart. Spaghetti is out of the fanny pack. It is not looking good here in game number 2. And that is going to be, I mean, 2 games in a row, right? Where Cyber Geese were looking like an equal. They was looking like a fair. They were always just jumping in deep to come off, and no one can really punish that. So that's something which has to change as well. Like, Zono has to be alive in these fights if he's going to play a hero like Shadow Demon.
It is going to look good, right? A Piper Terrorblade to deal with the magic damage of a Storm and an AA. Medusa, which does not really care too much about a Doom carry. You buy Manta, Butterfly, whatever, you just right-click. If you get doomed, again, you just right-clicking, who cares? Also helps Terrorblade in the correct matchup with Reflection is also pretty strong. But
yeah, he's got a very, very strong ability in that regard.
Yeah. Ooh, Mira trying to go for the kill on Solo. 2 sticks
they're just
available.
kind of standing here hitting each other. Mira gets the first blood. That's definitely a voice line right there. People are overthinking it, you know, running away, changing their minds.
Ooh, Problems nearly got cold feeted in the top lane. Is that connected? But one more chilling touch. He's trying to just hide behind a branch and another branch. He just ate them both.
Punto just eats his way through to a kill.
So with the Wisdom Rune, if they can get there quick enough, but it feels like they're going to be late. Mira should be able to get this before Willow steps up the high ground.
Well, I'll just go for the kill instead. Mira does not have mana for disruption just yet. Stick wouldn't get in there either, so just kind of accepting his fate. So yeah, they don't steal the shrine, but they get a couple of kills in the process. Trying to take it, also going to be
Play for the farm, see an opportunity, TP to side lane, look for a kill on Chira Jr., setting himself up for the bot room. Mira is here, gets tossed, brambled, but the rune stopped. Brewmaster is rotating over. He does have the 6.
Mira is going to lose his life, but can they get anything in response? Chira Jr. getting chased, but he's surrounded by pandas. Kiyotaka's on him as well, and with the amplified damage, the Tiny will not be escaping this one. Tries to get over to the camp, but Kiyotaka takes him out with a right click. And Problems also going to be thrown onto the log pile here by the looks of it. Cold Feet going to come through, not even needed. Kiyotaka brings him down. It's another double kill for the Storm Spirit. Even with it, with Stone Giz, it's a little tricky. Solo getting zipped at by Kiyotaka in the middle lane here, and well, he's gonna have more than enough damage to bring down the silencer. Just trying to leech mid for a level 6, but ends up giving another kill the way of Kiyotaka, who, by the way, is now up to 6 galvanized stacks. These will start to add up. And just another way in which you're gonna really start to suffer if you let Kiyotaka do whatever he wants in this game. Panto, so low here. So very low. Gets the bottle rune on Chira Jr., but will not be getting the kill on the Ancient Apparition.
Two of the, putting it bluntly, the most fuck you ultimates available in Dota 2, right?
Oh dear, Solo in the middle lane once again being jumped, but Kiyotaka says, nah, just kidding, bro. Just wanted to force you back, try and get this rune, but actually Chira Jr. is going to be the one to be able to grab this one, but Mira is there. Does he have a level 6? He doesn't, so the shield rune should come out from Chira Jr., which means that he is okay, although they're saying that there's a Doom on the sidelines here, and that might make the difference. Chira still holding off on that bottle. I'm a little confused. Where was the shield rune? Anyway, Doom now coming out. Okay, and Willow's going to die as well. Although Natus might come in and save the day. Yeah, he will. Because Mira did not have 6 during that fight, so there was no chance of the demonic purge. Jeez, they've got so many dispels from this Aurora, actually.
Terribly. Doesn't have Sunder. It's on cooldown. Disrupt the dodge.
Yeah, Nightfall's just going to grab another kill. Okay. That's 3 kill involvements in the space of... actually, only there for 2 of them, but... Tier 2000 also going to just come sliding in from the tree line. Gets himself the kill. Invis is going to be seen though. Do they have the lockdown? They've got the Brambles coming out. Fear to follow. Bedlam's there. The damage is enough. They will take down Kiyotaka. Overconfident there with his Invis rune.
We go quiet for a second and she's getting up there. But Kiyotaka just zipped from tier 2 all the way into the mid lane. Oh no, not again.
He's back, baby. Let's go. Kiyotaka score. Oh man, if you can't handle him at his worst, then you don't deserve him at his best. That is Kiyotaka in a nutshell. But Doom going to be dropped here onto Notice. And Nightfall not going to give it this chase too easily. And with no Sunder available, of course, under the effects of Doom, he will just be dropping. No save possible. Good little snipe there on the sidelines from Nightfall, just recognizing his target. Has low HP pull, just stone him a little bit, get a few ticks of the Radiance, and the guy will go down.
Kiyotaka. So aggressive in nature. Like he TPs to the tower, zips to the wave, and then Tiny's already there. Like, you understand we have global, right? Like
he's respawned again.
On the creep wave.
Eyes on everybody. Let's go! Woo! Straight in. No global this time around. And he will be able to bring down Chira Jr. Chira Jr. though, still staying alive a little bit longer, but Panto will get that kill.
Yeah, Panto, he's missing a couple of these ice blasts, but luckily for him, it doesn't matter. They do have enough damage, and they are 4-manning top. They've smoked for this as well. They really, really don't want Solo to get to the international.
No, they do not.
No, zip over the tree line.
And no one's going to come to help him. He's just gone.
But Nightfall smoke also breaks from the Terrorblade. He's in the back line.
Yeah, they're going for this right now, but the Doom's going to come out onto the Terrorblade once again. He's going to try and stand his ground, throw out a couple of spells, but will most certainly be brought down. A double kill for Kiyotaka. Problem's also going to get cooked up by Panto in the back here. DOTA2 enters the fight, looking for some enemies here, but not really finding any. They'll just have to leave, but I mean, Kiyotaka, very aggressive with his BKB, wants to keep it going here. And Chira Jr. also going to get killed off, and even looking for more here. Kiyotaka just setting his team up for the +1 each and every time. And 1+1+1+1 is maybe going to equal 5 here, although in saying that, they're getting a little low on the tier 2000. Tier 2000 out of mana, will take down 1, will take down 2. And Toronto Tokyo's gone as well. Solo turns up to this fight. TP out from Kiyotaka. Maybe Aurora getting a little bit carried away with that one.
I'm expecting just a little bit more cohesion from them. And Aurora, they're ready. They're playing together. We are seeing a global as we return to the game, but It's kind of a global to survive rather than a global to kill.
Yeah, and Kiyotaka's going to keep on going. The Sunder comes out. Life number 2 pretty much of Chira Jr. still getting bought low here as, well, problems going in deep here with the Bedlam, trying to deal some damage to Mira. Kiyotaka getting low on mana here. Disruption's going to come out from the sidelines. There's going to be enough to keep Kiyotaka alive, though. Kiyotaka again going aggressively onto Natus and brings him down. Nightfall on top of Chira Jr. also going to fall. Kiyotaka finally dies to solo, but Tier 2000 dead as well on the Medusa, trying to stand their ground here, and they just can't. 5 heroes dead on the side of the Cyber Geese. That is not how that one was supposed to go.
Cyber Geese there. Aurora, they smoked up Storm and the Shadow Demon. Now there's no global. Kiyotaka can pretty much jump anyone. He finds the Medusa, turns his back, doesn't want to turn to stone for now, jumps in.
Yeah, sliding on through, but does actually land onto Tier 2000, who is getting very, very low on the mana here. With Nightfall coming on the side with the Doom available, they will be able to take down Tier 2000.
Yeah, he's dead. Just nice smoke from the Storm and the Shadow Demon. I got confused for a second. I was like, where did the Storm go?
Surely this can be the fight. Let's see.
C2.
Gonna go for Panto. It's a little bit messy on the initiation, but they will be able to bring down the A. They actually won't be able to bring down the A. The A is absolutely fine for now. Damage coming out onto the Medusa. The Doom as well is going to be there. Mana running out for the Medusa as Toronto Tokyo popping that split coming in on the side as well. And it doesn't look like Tier 2000 will be surviving much longer as Nightfall comes back in, looks onto the Medusa, jump across to the side from the Void Panda as they take down Tier 2000, look towards Natus. Natus dead as well. Thrown up into the air, so he couldn't get off the Sunder, I believe. And that is going to be another poor fight from Cyber Goose, and it does feel like they are just shattered now. Avalanche tossed back onto the Storm Spirit. Bedlam's going to be there to follow up as well, and they will get the kill onto Kiyotaka. Decent pick off here, but they have the follow-up. There's a chance here. Roshan's getting low. Call comes out due to the poison from Mira. Triggering the Royals. Chira Jr. toss back onto the Shadow Demon. Immediate. In comes the Storm in the backline. Trying to just take down Solo. Will be able to kill him off, so he's not going to be available. Noticed as well. Very low in this fight. Also going to die. Medusa needs to get up for damage right now, but she's doomed up again and taken out by Nightfall. They came close. They came very, very close, Cyber Goose, but they couldn't finish off the Roche. And in come Aurora. Aegis onto Nightfall.
TI on the line. You gotta ask the question, will they call GG? Will they wait to the very last second to see their Ancient fall? Medusa's dead for 44 seconds, terribly dead for 30.
You can't give up hope. Fire back from the Willow. Keep that Ancient alive, Cyber Goose. There's still a dream, but what can they really do? Chira Jr. coming in, trying to fight, but Aurora, they want to go to Hamburg. They want to go to the road to the International. They're coming back. Global silence being used, but the Ancient will fall, and GG comes out. GG, congratulations from Tier 2000 as well. Showing respect to Aurora.
TI is in a couple months' time, so they're going to have to make sure that they maintain the form, right? They can't just let this qualifier get to their head. Of course, it's not going to. This is a team where their aspirations are to win tournaments. That is yet to get to them. They are yet to, lift the trophies, but